Hello, guys! What is everyone saying? We are here and we are waiting patiently for this new state of play that's coming out today. That have we not been waiting well over a year for? It has been terrible waiting for this damn bloody thing. Let us turn this music down. We don't want it too loud. But yeah, hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we have. We have been waiting. You are absolutely right. How's my mic sounding? Is it good? Is it alright? Too close? Too far away? But yeah, I am genuinely the most excited I've ever been about a game. We're ready for Hogwarts. And yeah. We got that 10 minutes before it comes on. We are live and waiting for it to boot up and start. And yeah, I'm hoping we find out a lot more than we've already got because it's been too much. They've been delayed again, then backlash about this whole JK Rowling thing, and yeah, it's been too much, way too much. Crispy, that's what we like. Glad it's crispy. uh, so we can head over to waiting for this to start, and yeah. How is everyone? How are you, Blanco? You okay today? Starting in 10 minutes and 16 seconds, so we got time to chill. If you ain't already, give us a follow, subscribe, comment, like. All my socials are Ryan W. Will with 1 L. We got the new light just for the stream. Came today, just in time. Let's send out some notifications. Can you hear it? Can you hear some music? Is it playing? Let's make sure we got everything working. I'm sure we got everything working. Good as ever. Glad to hear that. Wherever you are in the world, Blanco. Thanks for joining. As ever, gotta stay hydrated, some lemon water. I'm gonna be good. You can see everyone's going off in the comment section on YouTube. Everyone is very excited for this game. As we are. Oh, we've got some Ukraine flags. We got an 8-minute counter. To be honest, I'm just so ready for this to just come out now. And then we'll be happy. I'll probably be off work for about 5 days when it does, but we'll get to that when it comes. Make sure I save my holiday days, just so I can do it. I wish I had a rum and Red Bull, Blanca. I wish I did, but I don't have one. Maybe a drink will magically appear in my hand. Should we try and do some magic? Yeah? Can you tell us a spell that brings rum and Red Bull? Rum and Red Bullius. Yeah, no. Apparently, we're going to get 15 minutes of gameplay, PS5 gameplay. See, I've seen so many people online that they're very confused if it's just for PlayStation, because obviously PlayStations have covered it so much. Obviously, people think it's just for PlayStation, but it's on all platforms. It's not cross-platform. It's not multiplayer. But yeah. Which I hope they do update it to multiplayer, because that would be amazing. There's oh, what's it called? Gary's Mod on PC. I tried it. It's a bit difficult, but it's multiplayer. You can talk to each other when you walk past each other when you're in a certain radius. But yeah, but I will say the Flu Network Minecraft mod is incredible. The amount of detail they put in is mad. But yeah, that is very good. And it's roleplay, so you go to lessons, you learn different spells. And what else? What else can you do? But it's around the time when Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Hagrid looks like PS1 Hagrid. But that's why we're waiting for Hogwarts Legacy. We got 5 minutes 38 seconds. I mean, I just hope we get to pick our own houses, because I don't know if you can tell, but Slytherin over here. Blanco, what house are you in? Have you done your house? Do we have a house, Blanco? Literally on every single test I've ever done, it's all come back Slytherin. And that's it. Excellent. Got 4 minutes. We ain't got long, and I'm super excited. I'm just hoping we get a lot more than what we've already got, because it's been a long time, a very, very long time. I'm still waiting for this rum and Red Bull, by the way. If anyone's got any magic spells, otherwise it's just water for now. We've got our little cat here, who hasn't been named, might I add, so we can probably name her today. If anyone's got any good suggestions, that would be amazing. Oh. Okay. So let's do some polls. Oh, I wish it didn't. Show up my cursor. Hopefully my keyboard isn't too loud either. Done. So we set a poll. Hopefully you can see it. We're asking, what Hogwarts house are you in? I am a Slytherin. But that's me. We got any polls? Oh, we got 1 minute 40 seconds, guys. This is exciting. This is truly exciting. There's a lot going on. 30 seconds to go. We'll turn off the music. We'll make sure we can hear it loud and clear. We got a Ravenclaw. Hello, Ravenclaw. Oh, we have 40 seconds. Let's get down to this. Cause boy, this is exciting times. Ooh.
Wands at the ready. State of Play is back with an in-depth look at the magic brewing in Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay. Guys, is everyone ready? So excited. Here we go. Come on, guys.
Lumos.
Oh, it looks incredible, man.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Centaurs. They're basing a lot of it around beef, which I've noticed.
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world. But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be. When you arrive at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you are starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Get stuck
Time
in.
for a
that's
proper
what I
Hogwarts
say.
welcome.
You may begin.
Not bad for a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets,
See, that looks
enchantments,
so
and
different
mysteries.
to the original.
You'll discover
Obviously, what
dungeons
we
and
used
secret
to.
passageways,
Regarding the castle, it looks completely different.
as well as challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to solve. You may even find
That was
yourself in
clean.
iconic locations you've never been able to explore before.
Oh, the kitchen's where Dobby is. Or Dobby was.
It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
Nearly headless
All in
Nick.
good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them over.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side
that
assignments
Professor
that
Binns?
are part of a special
Professor
curriculum,
Binns
ones
woke up one
designed to
day
help you
dead
catch up
in-
with the other fifth years at your own speed.
At school and just turned up to a class not knowing he was dead.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
Ranrock.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals.
So we can kill in the game.
In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came
So
to
we'll
hunt me.
be able to learn
That all
killing
you
curses, I guess?
needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Your distraction.
Who is this child? Are you not telling me?
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Hogwarts student. That looks so good. It looks clean, it looks really good. I can't lie.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you.
So you're really
Mastery
gonna
of
have
the
to
shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and
learn
direct
learn
weapon
how to
strikes.
defend yourself.
Counterattack with powerful stunning charms, allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations.
I wonder if they'll do like a spell tree. Like a
Students who
spell
become
combat tree.
particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness.
I think these scenes are like the enemy camps that Ollie mentioned in the lead.
Slam with Descendo.
Yeah, combat's gonna be
Roast
fun
with
in this,
Incendio.
bro.
Devastate your enemies using various finishes. You can even use the mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes.
Some force.
Mixing and matching
turn it
dozens
into
of
force.
spells will let you define your combat style. On your path to become the ultimate duelist.
Still 50-50 on Gryffindor and Ravenclaw.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
Oh, what is this?
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells, plants, and potions to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic.
Oh, loot.
You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in
there's
combat.
so much potential.
Gear can be upgraded
it's
and
gonna take me so long to get
specialized to
through
allow for
anything.
greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay. You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies.
Jesus.
In Beast class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind
Oh,
all of you how to maneuver
Quidditch
on a
is
broomstick
coming.
safely.
Thank God.
Learning and mastering broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
I want you to do my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions. And over time, you'll learn their stories.
Oh, NPCs with their own
This is our
backstories.
chance.
I wonder if you
Natsai
can have more
Onai
than
is a
one.
brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
But what happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Figs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering
Look at the
areas.
detail. Oh, room
Welcome
of
to the
requirement.
Room of Requirement.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement.
Oh wow, that's still the room?
You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
Oh wow.
Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your gear.
It's like a base, I'm guessing.
A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it? Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this
So
space
sad
to
this
reflect
is
your
way before
personality
Wiki
and
and
magical
W time.
specialties.
Oh, look at the little cat. Ah, please tell me Hogsmeade. Oh, well, of course Hogsmeade.
Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade, where loads of shops and vendors can provide you with the supplies you require. From potion ingredients and recipes, to seeds for magical plants, to all sorts of gear.
Gonna be flossing.
But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain. Unique wizarding hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance. Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts. Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the room of requirement.
Pokemon meets Hogwarts now, yeah?
But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards. Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path.
We can use the killing curse.
Master spells.
Oh my god.
Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, look at it. That is big, guys. We can use the killing curse. We're in year 5 at school, and we're off killing people. Come on now.
That was your first extended look at Hogwarts Legacy. Now let's hear from the real wizards and witches behind the game.
Let's hear it. Let's go.
The attention to detail and the passion and the love for this brand that the team has is astonishing.
Our team is so excited to take all of the love that they put into this as fans and give it to fans.
Yeah,
this is the game that they've dreamed of for 20 years. The lore of the Wizarding World is already so rich, and all we had to do was harness those elements and build a game out of it.
The movies and
the books, they all touched me in such a way. Like, it makes me want to go to experience Hogwarts. It makes me put in so much more detail into this game.
Oh, the drawings are amazing.
We really want to make sure that anything we add or anything we play with or anything that we explore really feels authentic.
Bringing to life just the charm and the love, everything we have for the books, and then marrying that with the iconic experiences from the movies that fans will recognize is really just the perfect handshake between the two. Just the discovery of seeing things portrayed for the first time. Maybe they've read something and had a picture in their head the whole time, but then finally to get to touch it, to walk around it.
You've got all these elements that can come together to create this amazing AAA open world action RPG.
When it comes to the open world, we just knew it wasn't going to be enough to just stare out of the windows of Hogwarts and wonder what it's like out there. But the final question that fans ask is, what's beyond that? What's beyond the Forbidden Forest? What's going to be beyond Hogsmeade? What's beyond the Black Lake if I start traveling south? And we just felt like we had to answer those questions. We were creating a real wide palette of opportunities and ways to explore the world. You're going to see different stories that are really exclusive to who you were in the world.
Hogwarts Legacy is an original story that takes place in the late 1800s.
You are a new student who is starting at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year, which is very unusual. So already there's a bit of an edge and a bit of a mystery.
The original story that we tell in the game is your story of what you did, you know, in the Wizarding World that you haven't seen before.
And make our own magic with our story we're trying to tell.
Fans are familiar with the Wizarding World from, you know, the 1900s and on, really. But now, with this world, we're able to sort of create a space that's their own. Fans of the series will know that ancient magic has been around for a long time, to say the least, and that Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic. And the Avatar, the player, has the ability to sense it and possibly wield it or control it.
Our process of development.
We need to know why we're turning up late, though. That's the only thing I don't
And
get.
over development,
why are we turning up so late
many times.
to school?
Every time we start with a new feature, we dig into that, and then beyond, we would go into the films.
That's what I'm very unsure of.
Being able to put our own spin on what this universe is was a pretty big deal. I helped design a piece that nobody has ever seen before. The Hufflepuff common room. You know, as a Hufflepuff, you always wondered, like, what is my common room supposed to look like?
It's close enough to the world that we know that fans will recognize certain names.
I can't lie, once I
they'll
complete
recognize spells, they'll recognize certain locations.
I recognize that doorway, I recognize that classroom.
But mostly, it's going to be an entirely new Wizarding World that no one's ever experienced.
When people engage in the Wizarding World, what's the one anchor? Like, what's the thing that everyone comes back to? What's the thing that grounds it all and grounds all these characters and grounds all these figures? And for us, we really felt like that answer was Hogwarts itself. That school, that famous school of witchcraft and wizardry, is really what binds it all.
How to bring Hogwarts to life. That was a very big challenge because, as everybody knows, Hogwarts is huge.
Now we need to know exactly how this passage connects to this passage for a game, because you're going to have to walk it.
And of course, again, the Sentient Castle, it's got new surprises up its sleeves. It likes to keep its students on its toes. We've put so many little secrets and passageways and rooms in this castle.
We recreate those very important locations, and then there's these other places that are only mentioned in the books or just alluded to, and we have to make the connective tissue that brings all that together.
Adding a world that is a breathing, living world is very hard to do because it's all about the details.
I wonder how many friendships we're going to be allowed to have.
Got into those details and studied history, studied architecture.
Does it have to stick to our own house? Can it be anyone?
I hope that when fans play the game, they get as lost in it as I do. I can just be reviewing a side mission, and all of a sudden I find myself wandering Hogwarts for like 45 minutes because it's so beautiful.
The community is absolutely going to love Hogwarts Legacy.
It's going to be so fun.
Get that letter to Hogwarts and go to Hogwarts.
We're so excited for people to come to this, to inhabit it, to actually enter the Hogwarts that we built. This is your Hogwarts Legacy.
Not even September yet. HBO Max has Harry Potter.
We truly hope you enjoyed the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play. Our team is so grateful for the excitement and for the passion that all of you bring to this. It's truly what fuels us. On behalf of our team at WB Games Avalanche, we want to thank you for being here today, and we'll see you at Hogwarts.
Whee! Oh,
that's our show. We hope you're excited for the magic to come. See you next time.
Are we finished? That's done. Let's go back. That was actually like they did show so much, which I'm grateful for, but still so many unanswered questions. So many. Let's get some music going on. Get a little bit of music. We can use the killing curse. That's a bit crazy. We can use the killing curse in year 5. Some people go their whole life without using it, and we're out here just throwing it about. I do think they did provide a lot of details, and it's really good to see how far it's come along and how much detail they've put into it. And still no mention of Quidditch, might I add, but at least we'll be getting brooms, and that's something for now. Did everyone enjoy it? I hope everyone did. I don't know. Still no release date. I'm guessing September 1st, day back at school. It would make sense. They did release the leak for a Art of Hogwarts Legacy book, releasing apparently on the September the 6th. So it's usually always around that time. They bring out the Art of said game book. So I'm just waiting for September now. It's just... And I want them to do a really good job with the game. I don't want them to rush it. And that's the main thing. But also, would I have happily waited for them not to tell us anything that it was coming? And then I wouldn't have been waiting for so long. Because I speak to so many people about it. And it's one of the things they're waiting for is this game. It is jarring, but I am very excited. It is very exciting. Gotta stay hydrated. But yeah, I think I might have to play the game 4 times as each house. But then I think of it, and then say you can be good, say you can be bad. I think I might have to do it 8 times, good and bad in each house. But I don't see it. We'll see what the differences are, if there's a massive difference. But I'm glad they're adding loot. I'm glad they're adding. Obviously, you got to search around, see what's there, because that'll probably take up most of the time. I don't think my fella's gonna be happy because I'm probably gonna be it for a long, long time. But hey ho, I'm sure he understands the love of Hogwarts and Harry Potter. But yeah, guys, I think they did provide a lot. There's still a lot unanswered. I think they gave enough to warrant leaving it until September now. And then once that, we can live with this now, this big portion of information and visuals until September when it comes out, which is good. Because then we have something to look forward to, right? Am I right? But yeah, I am excited. I hope you lot are excited. I am going to rewatch it as soon as I come off this stream. And thank you for coming along. Thank you for joining me. I will be streaming Hogwarts Legacy as soon as it is out. Probably 3 times a week. I'll try. Full robed, maybe, maybe not. Depends. If it's a long day at work, we might not do that. But I will be playing it a lot, and I will be streaming constantly. So I hope you guys do join me for that. When it does come out, please follow. Please comment, interact, say hi. My Twitter and my Instagram are on the screen now. Please do give me a follow on that. And I do have a wizard Instagram, which isn't listed, which is Ignatius Faribault. IGNATIUS FAROUBEL. And I will make sure that's up for next time. But guys, I just want to say thank you for coming along, and I will see you very shortly. And thank you. See you later. Bye.